We'll do this one with 8 little episodes. 8 is an infinitely beautiful number. Being an energy body in the physical is what we're diving into. And being able to live in the energetic field as well as the physical field. Being able to own that playing field a little better because of heightened awareness. Being able to open up the mind a lot more and enter new possibilities that could very well free you and liberate you on many levels in terms of the controlling things going on these days. But most of all, they will liberate yourself from yourself. And listening to whatever prompts people to go on the inner journey. And then, we always get to this step. That's why it is so much a thing in the Buddhist and in the whole monk sector. The darkness retreats, staying in darkness and silence for X amount of time. The silence retreats. The going off to the forest. The seasons of much meditation. Always, these are not new practices. They're not new agey. They're very old agey. And then to get through and into the inner dialogue, that takes a lot of courage. And to listen to yourself and to accept yourself on every single level of fear, darkness, happiness, bliss, lust, really finding yourself within yourself and just not seeing them as flaws or imperfections or sins and good. No, just observing them just to get to witness yourself more and better. It maximizes, it expands life on so many levels. It makes it more dynamic. And then what can happen is that you, begin to get the very positive pendulum swing coming out of the learning, and you see it all as very good. And you fall in love. You begin to almost fall in love with yourself. You like this game, You're becoming really good in the self-awareness department. And you're starting to tune in to other people and you know what they're going to say. And you're feeling this dialed in. And so there's that. But then there's also people that get very overwhelmed of feeling symptoms like that the bodysuit is not, it's just, they start kind of disliking having to lower their energy so much because they find that meditation enhances them. They find that just solitude, they crave more solitude. So if you're craving more of that inner dialogue and more solitude, take it. Listen to yourself, but only do productive and things that serve you. You can do nothing as long as it serves you. To really get into your inner dialogue, because this is a time of a lot of people feeling disconnected. And the main disconnected is occurring within. So it's really good to take that time. And what you come out with is you end up having to find that balance, because you are going to be overwhelmed at times, I guess, especially if you kept a lot of secrets. If you suppressed a lot of things And by that, everybody thinks, oh, did something bad. No, meaning you suppressed a lot of things that you should have said. You were not honest in saying what you liked, what you didn't like. You were not even honest in relationships. Maybe you knew it was over way before it even took off, and you suppressed that. You lied. And other things too. Anything that you suppress does not have to be something, it could just be not saying what you truly felt, which is really big, but it's also very insignificant. You should say what you feel. Always. And if it triggers the other person, then how can you be of service to them? And if it triggers you, how can they be of service to you? And it's a very mutual giving, kind of real dialogue that happens there. Then it's very in tune, very needless, just being of service. Receiving the opportunity to be of service and being of service. That is true communication at a higher level. But let's get to the basics with you. And so sort it out and accept, that this is a journey and you have your whole lifetime, so you might as well just observe it and find your neutrality point, your point of neutrality, so that you can observe it and just enjoy it. Because life simply is. Existence just is. No spirituality or religious kind of thing. It just is. And our whole struggle in wanting to be apart from nature and we are raping the planet. Well, we're raping ourselves. We're destroying ourselves by destroying the planet. Hello? We're that stupid. And no, there's nothing about that. Just enjoy being. Because existence wants to be. And it will be with or without you. Humanity, doesn't have to survive. We haven't even been around that long. So really go into yourself so you could get the maximum out of this human experience. Listen to yourself. And as you listen to yourself, you will see that the more in tune you are with everything around you, you will attract more things. I mean, that is the true law of attraction, being that you're vibrating at that frequency. You're playing that song. And on other times when you are very alone and almost just down, you will still be able to see that light and get yourself from being overwhelmed. If you simply remember, this is what I'm here for. I'm here to witness myself. How does it feel to be alive? Go deeper. Take the breath as far deep as you want. All the things that we can do within this physical body, and all that which we are inside the energetic body, our mental body, the depths of that. This is the Energy Body series. Your inner dialogue is important. And then your outer. Witness yourselves and your inner chatter. Transcend through the body.